The students who organized for that election managed to increase the voter turnout for this college from around 1,000 to over 2,200.
All right.
The coalition that won that election comes into the leadership of the Senate of the Student Senate with uncommon intelligence and commitment and heart. So I take a real pleasure in introducing the president of the student government.
Thank you, Mr. Murphy. It's Marlo, Alvarado, Custodio. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. I'm a little nervous today. Am I too loud?
No.
Could you guys hear me? Okay. I want it to sound all muffled. No, I'm just kidding. First, I'd like to introduce my team, who I love and I have learned to work with. Unfortunately, this summer has been a little hard for us, but we've come together. Mohammed Shirazi, he's the VP of Student Rights and Campus Relations. Josh Cho, my Executive Vice President. George Sheko, Executive Vice President of Diversity Events. Keith Hubbard, Executive Vice President of Campus Accountability. Amir Proshafi, Executive Vice President of Student Services. Executive Vice President of Marketing and Communications, and Sharon Sue, Executive Vice President of Budget and Finance. I would also like to recognize our good friend Jonathan Mai. He's the VP of Administration. Oh, there he is. Hey, Jonathan. Nowadays, when you're a teenager and you get a girlfriend, sometimes you disappear. So, So I hope you guys all had a wonderful summer. My summer has been kind of like a roller coaster. For the first time in my life, I went to a rodeo show. That was pretty cool. You know, we had there was 5 girls holding on to a sheep, and the sheep ran from one side to the other. No, they really had that. They really had that. I know it sounds a little weird, but they had helmets and everything. I watched men who rode wild broncos and wild bulls while holding on with one hand. Every Sunday I took kicks and knees and punches to the face since I trained in mixed martial arts. I went clay shooting with a double-barrel shotgun and an automatic shotgun, and I love shooting my .357 Magnum. I have 2 beautiful puppies named Chief and Harmony. They're my 2 kids, Chief and Harmony, beautiful pit bulls. I hung out with my niece every Sunday as I picked her up from school. It was her first year, kindergarten, and I took her to Yogurtland every Tuesday. I'm a little broke, but you know, we managed to find some coins under the car seats. And to top off the summer, I went, I don't know, my girlfriend pushed this for me. I was a little afraid, but you know, I wanted to be a man. I was like, I'm not afraid. So she spent our $200 and she took me skydiving, and I found myself 18,000 feet in the sky, like, oh shit, am I really doing this? So I was free falling at like 200 miles per hour, so that was really fun. As far as the DASB, for this summer, we've been having a lot of meetings with our Senate and also our executives. We began immediately when elected due to the circumstances of our budget. We took strides to improve our leadership, and we began building positive relationships with one another, seeking the high-end synergy environment and the camaraderie. This summer we had a lot of challenges. We lacked emotional intelligence, so there was a lot of arguments and ego getting in the way, competitive behavior and whatnot. We wanted to understand our role being elected by the students and why we've been elected, and to not forget that. We began to understand what it means to have power and how to exercise power. Because power isn't just from a position, it's also from the way that you have your mindset. We worked strides in improving our leadership, our communication abilities, developing the leadership skills in others, and contributing our elements to our democracy. As much fun I had in the summer with my DSB and the little crazy things I did, I found myself in front of a judge and jury, fighting a case I've been fighting for the last 2 years and a half, where my mom, my oldest brother, and my mother and I were beat up by San Jose police officers and excessive force due to us. I found myself hoping that the judge would be compassionate, hoping that the jury would be analytical to the evidence, hoping that the cops would tell the truth, and although it may have not turned out the way we hoped for it to be, we still felt victorious. For we fought for 2 years and a half, and not just for my family and I, but for all allies and friends, mourning mothers whom too have suffered from police injustice and the system. After court, I found myself mourning for dear. Sorry, that's fine. I found myself mourning for a dear friend of mine, a childhood friend who was shot several times. He couldn't escape the lifestyle that we used to live. And what hurt the most was that I promised him and his mother that I would get him back to school when he came out of jail. I was hoping that education would be his ticket out, because it was for me and many of our friends growing up. But just like my dear friend, there are students out there who look at education for an opportunity